Hey there, today I will be sharing 5 of my family's all-time favorite pasta salads with you. These are not your average boring bland pasta salads. These are seriously out of this world good, and if you're going to be making them for a crowd, they won't last a minute. They're that good. Let's go ahead to my kitchen and get started. To start us off today, we are making this ranch Italian pasta salad. So think of a ranch pasta salad and think of an Italian pasta salad. Put them together and it is the best thing ever. I'm beginning today by cooking up about 7 pieces of bacon on my stove. I like to add about 1/3 cup of water to my bacon while it's cooking. It will just be less splatter that way, and then it will cook the bacon evenly. While my bacon is cooking away, I am going to boil up about 1/2 pound of rotini pasta. Just cook it according to the package instructions, and then once the pasta is tender, just drain it. I'm draining my pasta in my over the sink strainer, and then I am rinsing my pasta with cold water. This is going to help the pasta cool down completely, just because you don't want to add hot pasta to your pasta salad. Now that my bacon is cooked through, I'm going to remove it to a plate and I am going to crumble this bacon up. Doesn't it just look so gorgeous? But to this large bowl, we are going to make the dressing now. So I am adding in about 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. Next, add in 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, then 1/2 cup of Italian dressing. You could use any type or any brand of Italian dressing you like. I just really like this Olive Garden brand. Give this a really good whisk. Now you're going to want to add in the cooked cooled pasta, and then you'll add in your 8 ounces of cubed Colby Jack cheese, or you could really use any type of cheese you like, the cooked crumbled bacon pieces, or you could use pre-cooked bacon if you want, or not add any bacon at all in if you don't like bacon. Then add in 1 diced English cucumber, a cup of cherry tomatoes, then 1/2 cup of mini pepperonis. This is the type of pepperonis that we like. Give this a stir and then watch it become the most beautiful pasta salad. This pasta salad has the perfect crunch from the cucumbers and the bacon. It has such wonderful flavor. Also, you could add ingredients to this pasta salad or subtract ingredients to really make it your own. Now we're making this Caprese pasta salad, and I love meal prepping this pasta salad for lunches. You could also make it for dinner or side dishes if you'd like. To this pot of water, I added in 1/2 pound of bow tie pasta. I am just going to cook it up. While the pasta is cooking away, we are going to make the dressing now. So to this little bowl, I added in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I used the jarred lemon juice, but you could also use fresh if you'd like. Then I added in 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, followed by a tablespoon of minced garlic. Then I added in 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Next, toss in your seasonings, so about 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, then 1 teaspoon of salt. Whisk this all together, and I found over time I like whisking things with a baby spoon. Sometimes it really turns out well, and it's a lot easier than using a big whisk. After I drained my cooked pasta and rinsed it with cold water to let it cool down, I added it into a big bowl. Next, I'm going to add in about 1.5 cups of sliced cherry tomatoes. Then you'll want to add in 1/4 cup of fresh chopped basil. You definitely want to use fresh basil just because the flavor is so good in this recipe. Now I'm adding in an 8-ounce package of mozzarella pearls. Those mozzarella pearls are so good. I really need to cook with them more often. Now add in the dressing that you made up and give this a good stir. This pasta salad has such a rich, bold, elegant flavor about it. I guess that's the best way I could describe it to you. It really is delicious, and I love anything Caprese. It is just really good, and you need to make this pasta salad. Now we are making this deviled egg pasta salad, and do not go knocking this pasta salad until you try it. It is amazing. I promise you will love it. You're going to need 5 hard-boiled eggs for this recipe. I'm cooking my eggs up in the Instant Pot, but you could boil yours on the stove or cook them however you choose to do so. And I'm just going to cook them on high pressure for 6 minutes and then do a 5-minute natural release. Here are my eggs. Now that they're cooked, I separated the egg whites from the egg yolks and I chopped the egg whites up. Here's the egg yolks. I placed them into this little bowl. I am just going to mash them up with the back of my fork. This is going to become the dressing. You just wait and see. Now add in about 3/4 cup of mayonnaise along with a tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard, then add in 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of salt, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Give this a really good stir. Over to a large bowl, add in the egg whites that we chopped up earlier. Next, add in a 1/2 of a yellow onion that you diced. Then add in 2 green onions that you sliced, and then add in the dressing that we made up a little bit earlier. I cooked up about 1/2 pound of rotini pasta, then I drained it and I rinsed it with cold water to let it cool down. I added that pasta right in there. Give this a really good stir to coat all the ingredients in the dressing. This pasta salad is so unique. I absolutely love it. It kind of reminds me of a mixture between like potato salad and deviled eggs. Of course, there's no potatoes in this, but it really does give me the flavor. It is delicious. Now we're making this Italian grinder pasta salad. So think of the Italian grinder sandwich that was popular last year, but we're making it into a pasta salad. It is so much better in my opinion. I'm just cooking up a 1/2 pound of Dill pasta, but you could use any type of pasta you like. While that's cooking away, we are going to cut up our meats and cheeses. So slices of ham, salami, pepperonis, cherry tomatoes, a red onion, iceberg lettuce, and 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese. I cut all of that up into smaller pieces. I set it to the side. We are going to work on the dressing now. So in this little bowl, I have 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. I added in 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 3 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Give this a really good stir. This dressing is amazing. Now to assemble the pasta salad. To this big bowl, add in the pasta that we cooked up earlier and then I cooled it down with cold water. Next, add in the meats that we cut up earlier, the veggies and the mozzarella cheese. Toss it right in there. Now I'm going to add in about 1/4 cup of sliced banana peppers. Next, add in 3 tablespoons of the banana pepper juice from the jar. Now I'm adding in a 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You want to make sure it's the grated Parmesan. It does make a little difference. Then I added in the dressing and I gave this a really good stir, and watch this become seriously one of the most beautiful pasta salads in the entire world, at least in my opinion. Okay, seriously, you guys, I could eat this pasta salad every single day and not get tired of it. I've always loved like pepperoni, salami, and ham, and then all of those flavors with the dressing and the Parmesan cheese together make this like 100,000 out of 10. It's that good. Now we are making this dill pickle pasta salad, and I know what you might be thinking, what in the world? But I promise it will work out. It really is so good. To this pot of water, I added in a 1/2 pound of shell pasta. Cook it according to the box instructions. While it's cooking away, I sliced 8 dill pickles. These are smaller dill pickles. I diced an onion, and I cubed 8 ounces of medium cheddar cheese. I'll set that to the side. We're going to work on the dressing now. So to this little bowl, add in a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, about 1/4 cup of sour cream, then a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and then you're going to add in 1/4 cup of dill pickle juice. This is just from the jar of pickles that I used from this recipe. Next, add in a teaspoon of paprika, a dash of cayenne pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and give this a stir. Now to assemble our pasta salad, add in the cooked cold pasta right into a large bowl. Next, add in the onions and the sliced pickles with the cheese that we cubed up earlier. Then add the dressing right in there. Give this a really good stir, and then when I was stirring it, I thought to myself, I am missing something, and I was. I forgot to add in 3 tablespoons of fresh dill, so I'm adding that in right now. I just chopped that dill up into smaller pieces. Give this another stir, and then you could serve it up. Okay, this is not your basic pasta salad that you will expect to see at every single barbecue this summer. This pasta salad has a nice crunch from the pickles. The dressing is out of this world, and if you are a pickle lover, you need to make this right now. I hope you guys are doing well, and I would love to have you over here at my channel. So if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe down below the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.